mind all day, sipping herbal in the morning just to feel okay. Had a dream I was water just flowing through space, till I landed on the record that my grandma would play. Talk sweet like jazz in the park after rain. What the grass smell green and the air feels safe.
Hello and what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with another speed build in the Paralives. I actually published a community note that I am working on something big. Sadly I did not manage to finish the big stuff, so I actually built a small build which I wanted to do anyway, so I kind of pushed that in front. So you can see I built a Japanese inspired tiny house in the city in Paralives. I really like how this one turned out. It's really giving the Japanese vibes. I noticed during the building process is kind of missing a little bit of the items that I would have needed. Like I'm missing items that we have in the Sims 4 from Snowy Escape. That's the kind of style that I needed a little bit more. Also, like for example, windows with like the white, not the glass, but the white stuff in between. But yeah, I did the best out of it. You see me already placing the whole build. I was working, I had like a vision in mind. I saw something on Pinterest that I was kind of following. I wanted to have like a bamboo tree on the second floor to place it over there and make it like look fancy. Also the pinkish tree I placed over there because it can remind some sort of a sakura, right? It's gonna fit the whole vibe of the build. But yeah, on a side note, I hope there's not too much back noise in the voice record, but it's so freaking hot at the moment. I need to let on at least one fan. It is so freaking hot over here. It's really unbearable. Germany is really not made for these temperatures. I think on this weekend, I'm right now filming and doing everything on Friday. We have, I think, 38 or 39 degrees. It's supposed to go up till 40 tomorrow. And I'm just holding all my fingers crossed that on Sunday there's gonna be like some sort of cool off, because they already announced like big thunderstorms and hailing and stuff like that. I'm gonna be standing outside in the rain because I cannot sleep since days. I cannot do anything. Like even when I'm sitting on the laptop or the PC to actually build something and paralyzed, it's exhausting. It's exhausting to exist, it's exhausting to breathe, it's exhausting to even open the laptop because it's also creating like hot heat, right? So it's just like I don't know what to do with myself. Working was horrible also. We also don't have an AC at work, so I was also cooking in the office and I was feeling like a chicken in an oven to be honest, because whatever you do you're sweating. It's just so annoying. I don't know about you guys, but everyone that is living in Europe at this moment, it's like impossible to survive right now. But yeah, I really do hope that in 2 days it's gonna be over. But yeah, I still wanted to bring out something so you can enjoy a little speed build of mine. I really like how this one turned out. I was looking for Japanese tiny houses on Pinterest, and there was something that looked kind of similar. There was like a pond area in the front, which I would have loved to do, but because we still don't have like a pool thing to use and the thing to rotate stuff, like the advanced tool mod, it's a little bit wonky still and stuff. Like even if I turn windows to create some sort of a pond or pool, it's kind of moving away the moment I'm like doing some specific stuff in the game. So it's just annoying to use the advanced tool mod, so I'm not. But yeah, I think I still created like a nice, some sort of a Zen garden. Usually you have like in the sand those lines around it, right? You have the lines around the stones to create like the Zen garden. Sadly, I cannot do that because the brush for painting the floor is not that thin. But I left it like that. I think it's still, you're getting the vibe, right? You're getting the vibe. I was also trying with the windows to make it as much look as like Japanese or Asian style as possible. Also the roof. I was missing some sort of a thing to place on the edges of the roof to make it look like a little bit more Japanese and a little bit more shaped at the end. Like in the end, it's supposed to go like up. We can't do that in The Sims, we cannot do that in Paralives yet, but it's not a problem. We're working with what we have, right? For the fact it's just the base game, it's still amazing. You can see me already in the backside of the house. I like to create it a little bit like techy and put like ACs. At least Paralives has ACs in the game, right? So I wanted to create that over there. I actually really like the fact that I can use pillars that I resize down to make some sort of a paneling look on the outside of the building. I really like doing that. I did that in the previous build, and now I'm like obsessed doing that. So yeah, you see me already creating the porch area. I really tried my best to make it some sort of look like the Japanese style, although the items are not really it. But I think I kind of managed. Also, something that I actually noticed, something very cool about it, is when I'm doing like a two-story building, right? And I'm trying to attach the stair to the first floor, like to the second floor. Usually it's not snapping exactly, and it's a little bit annoying because you can also not like fit it exactly, because the up and down is not like immediately like how to say it, it's not like placeable, just like items that you can rotate 360, right? In the stairs you cannot do that, you cannot adjust them that like narrowly. So, but I actually playtested it with my power, and she was perfectly fine. She was walking up and down the stairs. That's impressive. I really do think also in terms of building, when I was building bathrooms in the Paralives so far, they were kind of small. They were like 3x3, no, not 3x3, 1x3, something like that. Even those small bathrooms were accessible by the power. I still remember doing playtesting with my Sims, and the moment something small, even just slightly in the way of the Sims, it's just stopped working. The Sim just froze and was like, no, I'm not doing that. You can do it yourself, human. So I really enjoy the fact that powers are really not needy and really getting along with what you're building for them kind of good. I still need to playtest that build, but it's supposed to be all functional because I saw like I got like an inspiration for Japanese builds because I saw someone on YouTube building it. I'm gonna check the video. Who was that? Maybe I can link it in the description box. The video that I saw, they basically did like a seating group in the floor sank, right? Like the table and the chairs were sank in the floor, so it looks like the Japanese kind of style. And it was accessible for the powers. I'm still gonna playtest my build just to make sure that you're not gonna get something wonky or stuff like that, but it's supposed to be playtestable, like it's supposed to be functional, right? So I am really curious to see that. So yeah, it's actually even hard to talk at this point because it's so freaking hot over here. It's like the problem is that it's not even outside hot, it's also inside hot. Like outside you have like 38, inside you have 32. That's not a lot of a difference, and it's still like hot as crap. And I hope the background sounds of the fan is not too bad for you guys. But yeah, you can see me already creating like the bathroom and the kitchen area. I was not quite sure how to arrange the floor plan, to be honest. I really like the tiles that I was using in the thing. They are really, really cool. I was trying to fit a bathtub, but they did not really fit, and I did not want to cut a lot from the kitchen because I noticed I did another small build yesterday, which was the one that I originally wanted to load up. But the problem was that I had filmed the whole cinematic and then it crashed and the cinematic was not saved. So that was a little bit saddish, but I'm gonna release the other build anyways. Probably I'm gonna do it like next week or the week after that. I'm gonna have basically like a backup plan to upload something if I'm not gonna manage next week to build a big build. To the big build that I was kind of talking about in the community tab, I was seeing like a good inspiration picture on Pinterest about a farm with a big outside area with like cows and stuff. And I actually checked the Paralives. You have cows, you have chickens that you can place. Okay, the chicken is kind of a stuffed animal, but we're gonna make it work, right? So I have cows, chickens, I'm gonna see what I can, ducks I think. So I'm gonna try to make it really look like a big farm. Maybe with a pond or something. Maybe I'm gonna work with rotational items over there. So I'm really excited to do that. It's basically like a house on a little elevated floor basically. I already created the house, I already created the roof because the roof was a lot of work. with a porch, and I placed some stairs so they can actually access it. So the one thing that I need to do now is to basically create the all outside area and create the inside of the house, which I'm not really thrilled to, because you know I like doing the outsides more. I also had the idea to build some community lots, something like an outside gym or like a gym in general, because at some point I do assume Paralives gonna give the option to build community lots and actually make them accessible and usable. So I'm also thinking about that. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, if I'm gonna do like a gym or a library or something like that, because I'm really actually excited to build something like that, because I'm missing that, because I usually build community lots in The Sims 4, so it's like nice if I can put that over here also. I don't think we have so many community items like cash registers and stuff. But maybe I need to dig more into the building mode, because I think I still did not like see everything that is possible over there. I also need to start using a little bit more custom paintings in my builds, because it's kind of dull and boring to use always the same paintings, and some of them also don't fit exactly my needs. But yeah, you can see me creating that sitting area on the floor. It's supposed to mimic kind of the Japanese style that we have in The Sims 4. And I'm gonna tell you in the comment section that it's gonna be play tested and uploaded to the Steam Workshop, so you can download it. I really like how this one turned out. I think you can use like 1-2 powers over here. We don't really have a living room. I apologize for that, but we have to die one death, right? We have to do some compromises over here, but the rest of it, it's like still fun to use. You can use, you can still put like a TV somewhere, I guess. Maybe I'm gonna add it in the later time. But yeah, we're already at the end of the build, kinda. There's not much left to actually see over here. I'm trying to finish it just with a little bit of decor items. I used a lot of plants in this build. I hope that you really enjoyed the small spontaneous build that I did over here. I really like to create that. It was really fun to actually build on that really tiny small lot and create something. I really do hope that you're staying tuned on the channel and that you're still enjoying watching my building videos in the Paralives. Let me know in the comment section if you would like to see more of the Sims content coming back. But I wish you all a lovely day. Stay cool in that heat wave, and I hope I will see you very, very soon in the next video, and I'll catch you around for next time. So stay adorable, have a nice weekend, and I'll catch you around.
But then disappear when the highs get lower. I ain't your maybe, tell me what it is, 'cause I'm way too grown to be messing with a love like this. I give you love, but you ration yours.